Howdy from Arlington, Texas, y'all. Hope this video finds you well. It is time for hobby box number 3 of the 2024 Parkside IndyCar set. This will be box number 3 out of 7 that I have so far. The first 6 were all purchased together, so they're kind of out of that same group. And then I did get a random 7th one when I ordered Pronto week 1, so... but keeping those separate just to see kind of how things work. If, do we get some huge hit out of the 7th one that we didn't get in the first 6 or vice versa? Just kind of keep everything straight. So I've already done 2 of these. I don't need to go through and do so much in the pleasantries and the explaining. If you've been watching my videos, you know what this is about. You should know some things. If you haven't, go back and watch the earlier videos, and hopefully you will learn a little bit more about what's going on, what we're looking for. So we've got 2 guaranteed autographs per box. A lot of people are getting 3. And in, let's see, my first box, I got 2. My second box, I got 3. In my first box, I got 3 of the blue parallels numbered out of 99. In my second box, I got 4. And that seems to be kind of how things are falling in general. People are either getting 2 or 3 autographs, other than the random Easter egg packs. There's apparently 5 Easter egg packs out there that the entire pack is nothing but autographs. I saw one of those hit. I asked Parkside about it. They responded to me quickly and said that there were 5 random packs throughout the hobby box run that had nothing but 8 autographs in them. So very cool there. Obviously, it would be hella cool to hit one of those. I thought helmet hardwares were 1 per box, but apparently I was wrong on that because I did not get a helmet hardware card in my last box, which is disconcerting as I try to put a master set of these together. So anyway, let's roll. Let's see what we get. And here we go. Simon Pagano base, Pit Pass are 1 per pack. And I mentioned not getting a helmet hardware in my last box, but there we are. In the first pack, I get the Elio Castroneves helmet hardware card. So yes, you've got blue parallels numbered out of 99 that are falling. Appears to be about 3 or 4 per box. We have black parallels that are serial numbered out of 10. And we have 101s, gold 101s. Benjamin Peterson base. This is interesting. Okay. So I haven't seen a card kind of turn backwards like that in that position. I thought it might be something special, but it's not. That's okay. Some of the earlier, especially the first one I did, and the hanger box that I opened. If you want to go back and watch those, if you don't know a lot about IndyCar, I definitely try to talk a little bit more about the drivers, which I'll still continue to do, but maybe not as much. Try to kind of stick to what we're doing and shorten these up a little bit. I feel like there's another card here. There we go. So, of course, okay, so that one's backward too. Alex Pillow, we got a Pit Pass, Malukas, Pit Pass. All 37 subjects that are in the base set also have a Pit Pass insert card, and those are all foil. This is the Podiums insert set. This is the only insert set other than the NXT set, which looks extremely different. It's the only non-foil insert set, if I'm remembering correctly. Not counting the autographs, because the autographs are not foil based. I did see a 101 Joseph Newgarden autograph has been pulled, and it did appear that it had definitely like a gold reflective look to it. I thought I saw something shiny there. So why are these second card? I don't remember this happening in the other box where that second card was backwards. Laps led for the 2023 season. Very cool card. Newgarden 602 laps, below 326. Dixon 185. And we have our first numbered card out of 99. Well, let's not call them numbered because they just say /99. So they have a print run of 99, but they are not individually serial numbered. The blacks out of 10 are individually serial numbered. I am recording this the day after the Long Beach race. So I am recording this on the 22nd of April. Who knows when this video gets out? Who knows what I've posted by that time? But I do actually I've purchased 3 of the black parallels numbered out of 10. So you'll see those at some point in my video. Jack Harvey unfortunately got collected in an incident yesterday that was not of his doing. Dixon, we got an iconic images there of Joseph Newgarden with his car in the Borg Warner in front of the pagoda at Indianapolis Motor Speedway where he won last year's Indianapolis 500. And you've also got the Yard of Brooks there. Very nice image. Those iconic images, I definitely want to try to get as many of those signed as I can in a paint pen. The Newgardens, there's, I think, at least 3 of the iconic images that are Newgarden with Indianapolis. And since he was driving that yellow and red car and wearing the yellow and red fire suit, definitely would like to get that signed in a red paint pen. So we have an NXT in here where I said they look. So these are not foil, but obviously with them being a black border, they look significantly different. This is an insert set. Other than the podiums, it's the only insert set that is not foil. Again, I say that to the best of my recollection, not counting autographs because autographs are not foil. Connor Daly's autographs. I don't remember if I mentioned this in any of the previous videos. He did some special inscriptions on there. There's one that IndyCar Exchange in Indianapolis. If you pull it, he actually inscribed IndyCar Exchange on it. And there is they will buy that off of you for $1,000 if you pull it and decide you want to sell. I pull it. I'll let the guys know because I love Andy. That was my local card shop when I lived in Indianapolis. I love Andy, and I want to let him know, hey, it's been pulled, but I think I'm gonna keep it for my personal collection. I'm not gonna try to sell it to somebody else or anything goofy like that. I'm a collector. I've been a collector since I was 7 years old. And yes, I sell stuff. I have an active eBay store, but certain things are purchased to be resold. Certain things are purchased to be kept. Scott McLaughlin, print run 99 on the blue foil parallel. Excited that we're getting into the season now. So we had what did we have? Where did we start? A brain fart. St. Pete. And then we had like 3 weeks off. And then we had Thermal Club. And we had like another 2 or 3 weeks off. Something like that. Maybe we had 2 between the first 2. But now we're starting to get a little bit more into the meat of the schedule. We had Long Beach yesterday. Going to go to that race Sunday. Mrs. Bean's Ball Card blog was actually born in Long Beach. So we will go to that one someday. And then I was born in Birmingham. So the Birmingham race, what do we call that? Barber. Barber is the name of the track, and usually the race what the race is referred to. I was born there, and that is this week. So we're getting into those. We've got back-to-back race weekends. We got a week off. We got the Indy GP after that. The Indy GP is run at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, but on the road course. And then after that, we get into Indy 500 mode, a couple weeks of testing, qualifying, etc. Don't race on the weekend. There's a weekend off, a Sunday off between. We don't race. And then before you know it, it's going to be the Indianapolis 500 on the day before Memorial Day. Yeah, so we're getting into didn't like the way that the early breaks happened. I don't like that there wasn't a race at Texas this year, that track's about an hour from me. So I hate that there was no race, no opportunity to go up and get some of these cards signed. But it is what it is. They're in the middle of a contract, so hopefully that means it'll be back next year. But, there's definitely a level of skepticism whether that's going to happen. Unfortunately, the race is not very well attended. It just is what it is. Did I get a second helmet hardware in this box? Well, hell, that made up for my last box not getting one because it seemed like they were coming out about one a box. So there is a second helmet hardware. Kyle Kirkwood, who won a couple races last year, actually won the race we had yesterday last year, the Long Beach GP, and I cannot remember what the other race was that he won. I tell you, there are fans and card collectors that I swear must have eidetic memories. They can tell you who won, what happened. They can look at a photo and tell you what race it was, and it was like back in the 80s. My guy over at I think it's High Octane Cards, but I know him by his name, Hallie. He is amazing with his knowledge and recollection, recall, whatever you want to say, that he can come up with for NASCAR things. A dude blows my mind, and definitely a bit jealous. I wish I could do that with IndyCar. I wish I could do that with sports as much as I've loved sports my whole life. Once a game's over, I don't remember a whole lot about it. You know, I went to school. I have a TV and radio broadcasting degree, journalism degree from the West Virginia University. Never used it, and we got an autograph. We got Marcus Ericsson, so not bad there. Indy 500 winner 2 years ago, I believe. So there's my first autograph. We got 2 to come. But yeah, I got to college and started working on the. I wanted to get into sports radio, whether it be trying to be a play-by-play guy, something like that. I realized after hearing myself on the radio that I didn't have a radio voice. Although some people say I do, I didn't think I did. But I will also say my voice. So back-to-back packs. So Colton Herta, one of the top guys in the series. He finished, what did he finish yesterday? He got hit from behind late in the race. Or did he hit somebody? Sorry. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't remember. There was an incident with him and Newgarden. Oh, he ran into the back of Joseph Newgarden late in the race, caused Newgarden to stall out and potentially caused Newgarden the race. But Herta is a race winner. I think he has 7 or 8 career wins. So between one of the and he's still super young. I think he's still only 23 or 24, has 7 wins, maybe 8 wins, and an Indy 500 winner. Definitely a solid box on the autograph front. Pretty happy about that. Anyway, going back to what I was saying with college, I realized that I didn't love sports the way that everybody else did. The other guys that were on the sports crew. I mean, these guys, I'm at West Virginia University. We're in East Coast time. These dudes are staying up till 2 or 3 o'clock every night to watch every last game on the West Coast. And I'm just like, nah. So I kind of knew then that I wasn't going to go that direction, and it was fine. But I finished school. Oh, 101, 27. Who's 27? Kyle Kirkwood, 101. So there is my first. Obviously, he wouldn't be my first choice if I was going to pick which one I was going to get. But who is ever going to be mad about a 101? Oh, these things. Oh, interesting. So these 101 cards are much thicker, which makes a little sense because of that coating that was on there. So Taylor, you're going to watch these videos, but you're going to know this way before anybody else. Taylor and Val and Logan, you guys are going to know that I hit that 101 much sooner. But yeah, it's my first 101. I have not purchased any on eBay. I've watched some, gotten some offers, but nothing that I wanted to do. Ooh, here's another example. Parkside. Look, this got this Pato Award. I don't know if we're going to be able to see it, but it literally got crimped in when they closed the pack. And you've got where you can see all these little things right here where they crimp it. This was in the pack and got caught in the crimper. Yeah, I didn't think you were going to be able to see it just because I need to figure. Oh, there you go. Now you can see it. Need to get a better camera. I think I have 3 cameras and none of them seem to work any better than the others. So, all right, got off topic. But anyway, yeah, knew I wasn't going to do team radio broadcasting. don't know where I was going with all this. There was a reason I was telling that story. And I don't even watch these videos back, so I'll never know where I was going with that. Oh, where I was going with that, and kind of because I couldn't remember here where I was going with that. Yeah, once an event, a game or whatever is over, in general, I don't remember much about it. I don't remember the details. I don't remember all the little things. You also saw my lack of recall or heard my lack of recall momentarily when I couldn't remember what the Herta. Oh, by the way, yeah, Colton Herta box topper there. I didn't mention the box topper when I took it out. I just set it up there because I was flapping my gums about something else. But yeah, even when I was starting to talk about that, I could not remember exactly what happened yesterday. So I got another one at a 99. Benjamin Peterson, who unfortunately is not in the IndyCar series this year. I do think he's still signed. I don't recall that he got released. I think he's still signed to AJ Foyt Racing, but he was replaced. I guess, or is AJ Foyt Racing a two-car team? I think they're a two-car team, which means he got replaced by Stingray Robb. Because let's just call it what it is. Stingray Robb brings money, and unfortunately, this is a series where a lot of rides are determined by who can bring the most funding along with them. So this is the next to last pack. Stephen Wilson in the back, who will not be in the Indy 500 this year. It doesn't seem, but still people holding out some hope that there's going to be a couple more, at least another ride announced. So I do like this one. I've seen this one. This is Roger Penske, who now owns Indianapolis Motor Speedway, owns the IndyCar series, and I know it's not focusing well. Probably the foil. Ooh, there we go. The foil doesn't help. So all those cars, the car he's up right in front of is Joseph Newgarden's winner last year because he is the owner of, obviously, Penske Racing. All of those other cars that you see there are cars that he owned that won the Indianapolis 500. I believe he's a 17-time winner, 19-time winner out of 108 races. 19-time winner as an owner. What is that? You're getting up near, you're over 15%, probably a little bit closer to 17. I don't know, I'm just doing some cheat math in my head. Very impressive. Not necessarily a fan. I don't like that an owner owns the track in the series, but what are you going to do? All right, last pack. Can we get some last pack mojo? I mean, we got a 101. So if I could get another autograph, it would just be icing on the cake. Another autograph or a card numbered out of 10. So interestingly enough, I pulled a 101 before I pulled a card numbered out of 10. Doesn't look like it's going to happen here. Scott Dixon, 370 starts. Jacob Abel. All right, so that's about it. So for a little recap here, what did we have? We had 2 autographs, Colton Herta, Marcus Ericsson. So I'm going to do this little right here where I kind of give you a little recap of just the air quote hits. And then I'll come back with another video where I break down how many cards I got, how close I was to a set, the amount of doubles I got, the inserts, all those kind of things. So I actually got 2 helmet hardwares. This one seems to have some, this was the first one I pulled in the box, seems to have some things going on the surface. I don't know if those are, don't appear to be like scratches. So maybe I can just take a thing and clean that up before I put it in my binder. But anyway, Elio Castroneves and Kyle Kirkwood. No, I think the Kirkwood was actually the second one I pulled. So we ended up with 3 of the blue foil parallels that have a print run of 99. We up with the Benjamin Peterson. That would be his Indianapolis 500 card. We have the Scott McLaughlin, his car card that kind of goes along with his base card. Yeah, this is only like card 6 in the set. And then Ed Carpenter Racing. I seem to be attracting the car cards when I get my parallels. I am not pulling the driver cards very often, which sucks because I'd rather have those. But I did hit a 101. Kyle Kirkwood. So pretty excited about that. Thanks for watching. Got so what we got 3 boxes down, 4 to go as of now, but I'm hoping to get a few more before they sell out, because obviously the you get the better stuff in the hobby boxes. It's a higher price per card when you break it down to the card level of how many cards you get, what you're paying per card. But you get your at least 2 autographs per box. The 101s, I believe, have only come from the hobby boxes. So yeah, it is what it is. So we got 4 to go. So we'll have those coming in the upcoming weeks. But for now, don't be a dickhole. Be kind to animals. Adopt, don't shop. And get your animal spayed or neutered. Get your pet spayed or neutered. We got an animal. We got a number of animals. Just too many having to be euthanized every day. Be smart, be responsible, and be caring. Other than that, I guess I'll just see you down the road.